Hi, this is Rachna Prasad and welcome to Chiranthana's YouTube channel. Very recently, we had a parent who admitted a child into Chiranthana, and her only request to us was for us to work with the child on his self-esteem issues, which apparently had hit a rock bottom because he was subjected to a lot of humiliation at his previous school, which happened to be a mainstream international school. So, this takes me back to fundamentally understanding the concept of inclusion. Uh, I am also an advocate of inclusion, but when I take my daughter out to social setting or any family functions, seldom do people actually walk up to her to have meaningful conversations with the child. I'm sure a lot of parents can resonate with me on this. It's just a hi, hello, or some basic conversations because they are very sympathetic towards the child, or they are super curious to know where the child stands and what the child is capable of doing or not. Well, inclusion has many advantages, and it also looks like an unrealistic or a utopian expectation to have where everyone is accepting of everyone else, everyone is very non judgmental, but seldom does things like this happen. In a classroom of 25-30 people, if a child is supposed to sit for 6 long hours without any remedial support, what happens to the child's precious time? The child is lost when the other children in the classroom are actually sitting and writing or doing their work. Also, is the child's socio emotional needs being met? I hear a lot of children come up to us and say, "Ma'am, I played with that child because my teacher asked me to play with that child. Ma'am, I played with your daughter because I am being very sympathetic towards her." But is that what we are trying to do to our children? Won't their self esteem take a beating in the name of inclusion? Rather, is it a good model to have where we leave them at a place where they are accepted wholeheartedly and where they are embraced for who they are without judging them? So, well, I don't have sure short answers to any of these, but are we trying to talk about inclusion so that it eventually becomes a normalcy in our society? Is that something that we are trying to bring about as educators, as parents? Are we trying to bring about a societal shift, attitudinal shift in the minds of people? Well, only time can say. I want more inputs, feedback, advice from experts, from parents, from educators. Looking forward to more conversations on a subject like this. Thank you.